mean, it happens to all of us, I guess.
You.
Can we speed run talking about being in a rubber room? Like,
Nah,
Again?
I feel like I want to stick around for this podcast episode.
I mean,
Oh, that's gonna be a big dumb board, baby. Get that
Oh my
Cassidy.
gosh.
Fuck him up.
No, it's gonna be great. Well, listen, when Knock talks about players, I feel like I'm gonna be listed very high on that list. I don't know.
I don't even have
Except-
any bad situations with you personally. Like, you're
Re-
just kind of over
listen.
there.
Nah. There's listen. I'm on the BPL iceberg. I earned my spots. Let's be real.
Other people
all-
have issues with you, but you're just kind of like, oh yeah, oh but you have an issue. Oh, all right, that's not that big of a deal. All right, then I move on.
quote, knock on wood, other people have issues with you.
That's real though. Hey, listen, Reeker. Me and Reeker go back. That's all I'm gonna say. Me and Reeker
God.
go back.
Okay,
He
guys,
still
well-
doesn't.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Dex.
Yeah,
No,
no,
go ahead.
I fixed all the stuff. We should be good to go. I am recording already.
Oh, lovely,
Is the-
lovely.
Is the first 30 seconds gonna be just no audio because you just
No,
don't?
no, I stopped that recording and restarted it.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
recording part
boo.
So
two.
the
Okay,
the first minute was what we were just talking about there.
okay, okay.
Lovely.
Oh no, when Reeker listens to this, he'll hate me. No, rah.
Old man.
He's old.
Maybe he
It's
can
a
maybe he
bummer,
can
right?
sell you a car for too much. You know,
That's crazy.
He'll have to sell me a. He'll have to sell me a.
that's
battle
his that's
knight
his
kind of
calling now.
character.
He's a car salesman, and you know,
Fair enough, I guess.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that real?
yeah.
Is that what happens to BPL players? They just eventually become
Is
car
that
dealers.
damn? I boomed him so hard he went and sold cars. That's crazy.
All right. Well, welcome back to the 5th episode. No, fuck, 6th. God damn it, we're continuing this.
No, you suck.
You need a post-it note. Just write a post-it note with a big 7 for next time.
I write down my notes for what like timestamps and shit. I even like the first thing I wrote down was episode 6, knock.
Nah,
Welcome back to For the Love of Prod podcast.
that's up, yeah.
This is episode 6. As always, we're joined by Megalass and Huntertain, and our guest this
Awesome.
weekend is Mr.
Oh,
Knock
so-
on Wood, or as some people might know him, Knob.
Do I have to add that image to my list of images?
I
Oh
mean,
my
I
gosh.
guess if you want to.
Yeah, I for the listeners, I did prep because that's how my brain works, and you know, Yeah.
No. Before we get into that, like, this is something like he has prep. It is
I
more
have
prep
pictures and
than
topic
any.
points.
It is more prep than what I have, what Hunter has, what Mega probably has for this podcast. Like he has stuff to talk about.
Yep.
Like I've said this to every guest. Normally we bring you on, we talk to you, we ask the same 2
Mhm.
questions, and then it's just like,
Mhm.
okay, how do we fill 40
Mhm.
more minutes?
That's what honestly, it felt like I listened. I was telling Dex I missed the last 2, so I was like at work listening to these today, the Echo one and the hippie one, and like they felt like I was just sitting in a prod VC waiting for a stream to start for way too long, and I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. There's the random dead silences sometimes, and it's not what you expect from a podcast, but it felt like home, and it was like, you know, it was nice.
No place like home, I
Yeah.
guess.
There was just less people screaming and you know, posting strange images.
Yeah, Orange, Reach, Cry, Poofa not there, just posting
Mhm.
person as well, not posting just the most random shit imaginable.
Oh yeah.
God,
man.
but yeah, it's been a week. How have y'all been?
You know what? It was a good week. It was a good week. It's a good week. Which I can say happily because I dealt with car problems the past 2 weeks of my life, and I'm just happy that the weekend was peaceful. Got to relax, cast some good Overwatch, play some good Overwatch. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm just happy with the last few days, which is a shocking change of pace.
Fun.
My Discord has trolled me.
Yep.
Okay, don't
yeah.
worry about
Oh.
that.
You're saying as I'm actively VOD
yeah.
reviewing right now.
No, so yeah, you've had a great week. That's good to hear. My week has been hell. It's been fucking hell. Apparently, according to Blizzard.com, the people who run Overwatch, I found out today I am apparently a cheater. I apparently am cheating.
Nice. Full ban
yeah.
or like 2 weeks?
Full.
No. So here's the thing. I'm hijacking this. This is mine now. I need to go on this tangent because I'm
Go ahead.
pissed.
Yep.
I got banned on. It was literally the day the patch came out, the 19th, or it was the day after technically. So the whatever the 19th was, I got banned, and I did not get a reason. My email simply said advertisement and spam, and I was confused as hell. I was like, what the fuck? So I messaged. I put in a support ticket. I'm like, hey guys, what's going on? And after sending, I don't know, 10 messages, I get a AI reply that basically says, your account has violated the TOS. Here's the TOS here. And then it doesn't even give a name. It just says the Game Master Team. So I'm like, cool, AI. I submit a second ticket, 10 more replies. I get nothing. Then finally today, Headrammer tells me, oh, or ask for your data. Do this, fill out this form, do this thing to get all of the data with your account. I do that. That gets back to me before any of my support tickets. None of my support tickets have still been answered as to the reason I've been banned. But I get my data, and under the data, under a single table, it lists my ban, and it says it's for cheating.
Fun. You just got to tweet at Bailey now. That'll work.
No, I DM'd her on Headrammer's. Headrammer's like, listen, DM her. I'll tell her that you're doing it. I got you. But like, yeah. So that plus just my week has been shit. It's been great,
Fun.
but hey, you know what? It's not about me anymore. It's about our lovely guest. KnockOnWood.
Yeah, Knock. What was your last week like?
Man, working a 9 to 5 is a lot. So, I mean, here's the thing. I have okay. Sorry. SPCS no, okay, never mind. Okay, we're good. Sorry. I'm the only person with the Solomon GG backend access right now cuz Solomon had a Deadlock fight night at 5 a.m. Eastern to 11 a.m. Eastern today for the Pacific region. And so he's gone. Low2's, barely alive. And so, with SPCS starting up in 45 minutes, I'm going to get messages. Yay. But yeah, no, my life has gotten a routine right now because I do the Deadlock fight night stuff on Wednesdays. So my Wednesdays, if I don't get anything done before Tuesday, I don't have a chance to do anything until Friday right now because I have Wednesdays. I literally start work at 8 a.m. and I get done at about 11 p.m. And then Thursdays I have D&D, and so I get done again around like 11 or 12. So life is full right now.
Yeah, I understand that a decent amount as well, but I mean, Knock, you are our guest this week. You've listened to the podcast, as you have said, so you probably know what is coming up here. So we'll just get straight into it. So, Knock, let's ask you this question. What got you into doing esports production?
I got my notes ready.
Oh, no.
All right. So I got into Overwatch actually pretty late compared to most people. I didn't start until like 2017 when I actually left my home because I graduated high school in 2017 and my family was a Mac family. So I literally could not play Overwatch. But I knew so much about Overwatch because I grew up watching Muselk videos, and so knew a lot about the game already. But so immediately 2017, that fall was when Overwatch League had their preseason, and so my first introduction to Overwatch was alongside the Overwatch League. So that's always been a part of it. And so esports has always been there oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Eventually joined a team in 2019 for my college. And then I eventually joined League Zero because I followed Dividing because he did the season in review, I think is what it was called. And so I knew about League Zero from Dividing and stuff, and literally was the last person in the draft for League Zero season 3 or 4, I think. And then the next season I played again, and I was the last person drafted. So I was the last person drafted 2 times in a row. And it's kind of,
2 times.
Yeah, I'm literally the 7th man team. Both times I was drafted as we have a Lucio only player. You play other main supports, so we'll pull you in. And I'm like, I want to play Lucio. I'm a main support. So, yeah, but that's the intro to Overwatch. I started doing production stuff for League Zero. I posted my thing in our group. So my first production ever was what? Oh, I didn't even have a date on that. Good job, Christian. Oh, Knock. Hello, that's my name. Yeah, but some random time in 2020 is when I started doing that, and it's very different from what we do now. It was I literally I can't think of is that
why does this never work? This never works, and I hate it.
League 0.
Where the hell is this?
This was in January 31st, 2020 was my first with So I had Throwing and Schaffler, and I don't even know who these people are at this point. You know, like I guess they came and they went, or maybe they just didn't go on past League 0, right?
Mhm.
But as I was saying, like League 0 for production people who listen to that was like the most basic PNG production package ever. Like literally we were taking logos and pasting them in and replacing the file manually. Like you don't do that now. If you're doing that now in the year of 2025, our Lord and Savior, that's wild, right? Like you have Solomon GG, you have vMix, you have Sheets.io that you're doing stuff with. And I don't know if that means anything to you three. But you know, it's a lot. And then so that was about the period of time where I was crazy in Overwatch, and I scrimmed 9 to 10 times a week for about 3 months. Because I was on 2 teams, and that was
Jeez.
a lot. But yeah.
I'm on 1 team right now, and we don't even scrim.
I'm on 4.
0 scrims.
It was a League 0 team, and we wanted to win, and so we were scrimming 5 times a week, and then we had a match day, and then I was in my college team, we scrimmed 3 times a week, and then we also had our match day, and it was just a lot of Overwatch.
Iowa State,
college.
right?
Iowa State, yeah. Not Iowa. I swear to God. There's a big difference.
What, no
if
go
you know
Hawkeyes?
College. Oh my gosh. No, it's over.
No, you're a Cyclone.
Wait, Knock, are you in Iowa?
No, I went to college in Iowa. I'm in
thank
Minneapolis.
God.
I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Wait, wait, Mega, why? Why are you thinking God?
I'm potentially transferring to a school in Iowa, and I'm like just terrified. I would have been terrified to be in the same state as Knock. That's like there's like a power level there.
You'll be bordering the same state as Knock, and I believe Mr. Yeti.
Ooh.
Yeah, Yeti's also up here.
All right,
There's a couple
so
people.
I'm gonna organize the fight club then.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We can meet on the Minnesota Iowa border and just like have a fist fight on the freeway or something. You know, it's gonna be fun.
Who's recording it? Because I want to watch this.
I mean, let's do the first name drop. Person's gonna show up with a camera or for some reason.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, no,
person's producing Kansas.
Person's producing the event. We're bringing him out.
Yeah.
Person would drive up there. I don't think he has a car, but I think he would drive up.
I think no, he has a truck. It just might not work right now.
Why is it that every time we talk about Person, it's something bad? I don't like. I know it's a joke, but like, jeez.
No, he's going through it right now. As far as I know. Yeah. I guess back to my stuff. That was all my pre-BPL days, and then I found out that I went to college as Capitiano. Capitiano, who, if you don't know, was OBS Ana for the Overwatch League in, I think, 2019, 20, and 21 or something like that. It was 2 or 3 years. One of like the 5 main observers. But I was talking to him, and he was like, if you want to do production, if you want to learn from the best, go to BPL. And so that's when I joined in July 2022 for the Beta 2 Brawl or something like that. And I joined up. They found out that I was competent enough, and they stuck me on a broadcast with Pika as the producer, Liver as the other observer, and Person as the lobby admin for an entire weekend. We were there for 6 hours, 3 days in a row, doing the B stream. And it's amazing that I stuck around, let's be honest. So that was a lot, you know?
You
and that's
got thrown into the deep end with that set.
Straight in, you know?
You already had you already had the straight jacket on. They just finally threw you in the room.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. I got bullied by Pika for being a mouse observer. I bought a controller on Amazon the first day because I was bullied so bad by Pika Bandito. So yeah. And then I apparently did like the world's fastest speed run in BPL. I got the crew role in BPL in December. So that was in the same year. And then I was given the events team role in May of 2023 with the title production assistant. Basically, Solomon is an ADHD maniac who needs to be motivated to do things. And so you have access, you go do things for Solomon. You make sure that things are actually happening. Because unless it's like 2 hours before the actual thing or within 24 hours, I guess, it's not happening for Solomon. So, yeah.
I love like BPL, and I've told you this story, Knock. Like, it's always funny to me how often I hear people say, like, "Yeah, I got my start in BPL." Like, I filled out that application and waited a year and a half until I met you in Toronto to get into BPL.
Wait, really?
Yes, you put me. You fucking let me into the BPL server.
Dude,
it's
we've
not.
been over this so many times, Dex. It should not have been that hard. I don't understand how.
I don't understand either. I filled out the application every time that they said, "Hey, yeah, we're looking for like casters and production crews." Like, "Hey, cool, maybe this is my time." And there's like, "Yeah, no, it's not. You're gonna have."
You know why, Dex? Because I'm the only person who actually looks at that form. Because there used to be a bot that when you filled out that form, it would ping people and it'd say, "Hey, someone filled the form." When Discord changed their freaking site to get rid of the 4 numbers in your name, right? You used to have the 4 numbers. They got rid of it, even though they didn't actually, by the way. Your name is now like, yeah. Well, was it?
Yes.
It should have been a ping.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now I have to go manually check every like couple weeks to see if someone has magically showed up and like, submitted the form. And yeah, the simplest solution is just ping me. And just go, "Hey, can I observe? Can I cast?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, okay. I'll give you the roles."
I barely knew who you were at the time, man.
Which is funny, because I swear, Dex, you're like at my longest living Overwatch casting memories, and I don't know why.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
You've been around forever. All 3 of you are like mainstays of like, oh yeah, this is boomer Overwatch territory who've been here for like, 6 years doing casting and stuff, I swear.
Back in my day, we casted everything.
Why am I the
By
only person?
paper.
I mean, no one here is under 22, right?
Correct.
I think we established what's the hierarchy of age?
Because I'm 26. I don't know how. I don't know if you.
I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest in this chat right now.
Yeah.
Everybody here is above the age of 26.
Yeah.
Well, we're
so
all. No, I'm 26 on the dot. Thank you.
Woo! Nice. Yeah, wasn't it recent? Congratulations.
That was
You did it.
Oh.
Yeah, you did it. You're old. Fucking get in the ground.
Yeah, no, it's. I don't know. I'm starting to get like. It's interesting. I know you guys can all probably relate, but like talking to the younger people who are joining, it's so interesting. Like, I mean, Orange and Reach are pretty young, and just like they're just so different, and energetic and crazy, and they're just like, oh man, they make me feel old sometimes,
We can talk about the younger people here in a moment, but let's get on to the second part of the questions we normally ask. What just keeps you around?
I love the community, right? Which, okay, I need to clarify that. I love the production and caster community. I hate the actual community half the time. Like, I don't think I ever sent a message in League Zero General unless I was directly pinged. I see probably every message that's put in BPL. I just don't usually interact unless someone's asking me a question or being really wild. Seda was talking about it. They have a 2.6 GPA or something like that. And that's the point where you have to like say something, right? But I don't know. Overwatch players get on my nerves really easily. And then I always come back because the production people are so fun to be with. So, yeah.
And that's kind of always been like our sentiment here. Like one of the biggest reasons and why we keep coming back is like, oh yeah, the people we work with are fucking great.
Yeah.
But like,
everyone.
Like you kind of hit it on the head there with like the communities are sometimes they're a mix between, oh yeah, this is really great, and then the players, yeah, this is really great, and oh god, like these are some of the people of our all time, I guess. But like I'm just like you. And when I was a part of League Zero, when I was a part of Trank, even Flux Cup, like I never talked in general. I was just there to cast. I didn't want to be a part of the drama. I didn't want to know what it was. Even if it was like, hey, yeah, this could be a good storyline. No, I don't want to be a part of the drama.
It's just so much, and it's hitting me harder and harder every year, right? Getting old and being a boomer. That like, oh my gosh, why like who cares? Like you are competing for a Solomon GG sticker on your on your name. Like this isn't gonna affect your life. Mega looked really happy there. Like, oh yay, sticker!
Listen. I will sign up for every BPL event until I have my sticker.
Yeah.
Oh, then and only then will I go quietly into the night and sit in the casting booth.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, isn't the whole thing with Salmon.gg is like the website host is trying to get rid of him? I thought I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's not the host for the website, it's host for the data. So like if you go to someone's page or something and you load it up, it's going to be, connections upon connections. It's basically an Excel sheet that is connected to about 20 other Excel sheets. And it's just a crazy amount of data, and basically how we interact with it is way past what they expected for it. And since we like joined them, they started using Airtable when it was like a baby website, and so they were like, oh, we just need users, we don't care how much data they use. And then they got to a point where they're like, oh, that's a lot of money we're missing out on, and so that's what all like the subscriptions now for BPL go to, is like we do have to pay to keep Solomon GG running. And you don't see it, you're not gonna never notice it, but and it's been upgraded and time. Solomon went through a whole revamp, I think, a year and a half ago. So like, I remember on like the first days of like BPL events or something, where you have every single person logging into the website and loading up a new event, it would crash. And then production would crash because production is run on Solomon GG. It's run on the same site. And so when the players are all loading up and refreshing and it's lagging, guess what happens to the caster scene, where they're looking and they're like, oh, nothing's updating. That's the wrong teams. Yeah, sorry. Can't do anything about it. It's crashing, So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But, Knock, do you want to talk about the stuff that you prepared? That's such a weird thing, because, like, and we talked about this the last couple times, the last couple podcasts with Mega, and how the breakdown is kind of like organized out so we're hitting these talking points. We don't have those here. You actually gave us stuff to talk about.
Where's the run-up show, guys?
I
need the ordered list.
So, Knock, which image do you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about you guys. Let's talk about how scheduling you guys works in BPL and the chaos of that.
Okay, Sorry, I'm just writing.
He's got to write down his thing.
Yeah, I'm writing down my thing. So, oh my god, this image is huge.
Yeah, I posted 4 giant images. Like, yeah, welcome to the BPL Prod scheduler. This was BPL season 6, week 2, Sunday. This is one day. And for you casters, this, other people might not. You put your name on the left and you put your availability across. On the top, we've got A stream, B stream, C stream, and Dexatron's favorite spot, D stream. his home.
Yeah. The one fucking time you guys used it in the last 2 fucking years, you put me on it after you talked to me about, hey, I should put you on one of the other streams. You put me on D. Fuck you, man.
Okay, mate. Okay, hear me out though. Look at that like caster field, right? Like that is a lot of random no's. Like, oh, you can't put this person before that time and this time after, and oh, we have to put a color caster with a play-by-play. Because I know most of our casters are probably super flexible. I think I could probably put, okay, maybe not Mega. Mega might throw a fit at me if I put you on the wrong role. But I think Dex I definitely could put on either role. Huntertain maybe, you know. And you're probably like, oh, okay. I think I tried to put Mega on the wrong role right now, and I almost got killed.
Wait, Mega, aren't you putting yourself down as flex on CGL stuff?
Are you flexing? Oh, your Discord gave up.
Yeah, I think your Discord died again.
That's not good. Oh.
I love Discord. It's great.
Welcome back.
I can hear people, but people can't hear me. No,
Yep.
I've been flexing for the longest time.
You
Like
have?
I started flexing because in BPL, Solomon like basically marked me as the training caster to put me with all the new people. So that's why I
great.
started flexing.
Yeah. And I only started flexing so that we could have broadcasts of Trank in its final seasons.
Oh my god.
'Cause
Final
everyone
season of
wanted-
Trank. Oh.
Everyone wanted to be a play-by-play after the year or the season before. Everyone wanted to be a color.
Gosh, the final season of Trank was just a torture test of who would show up. Like there was like no one showing up for that entire thing. I think the last season was run solely by the pure like motivation of Orange, and like I don't know who the producer was half the time.
I think it might
But I know
have been-
Orange was
I
in
think it might
every
have been
single thing.
Orange.
Maybe.
I
Yeah, that
don't
was-
think that's wrong.
Maybe
That was hell.
Rhino a little bit as well.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh man. Is this showing up really pixelated? Is this just me? I'm sure it's fine on your stream.
It's pretty pixelated, but
I'm guessing it's
That's
fine on
fine.
the OBS, so it's fine.
it'll be
I
fine.
think it
People
looks
know.
fine on the OBS. I don't know. We will figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah, my favorite part of the like Dex, you got to scroll. Like you're not giving people the image.
shit.
This is
Fine.
half the image. Like, you're like
Oh yeah, this is the fucking D stream one.
that's the
Shit.
Dexatron. And like the funny thing about this one is that this was option 1 of 2 because we didn't know going into the weekend if a team was even going to play on this day. So there was a second page that was the same thing but like moved like so there was no D stream. Yeah. No, it was chaos. But to explain why I had to put you on D stream, okay? And I need to explain this. Like so I was instructed originally when I first started doing this by Solomon that for first 2 3s, you try to only give casters 1 match. For first to 2s, you can give them 2 matches because you don't want to push a caster and make them talk for 10 hours. That's usually not going to be good, right? Casters may have different opinions. I was actually thinking about this point and saying like, oh, I should add a how many matches would you be comfortable casting in a row? Like, do you? Because we might have that one caster who's like, you know what? I'm ready. Put me on the entire day, you know? And I'm just not going to put them on there by default because I don't want casters to be coming out of a day at BPL and going, wow, my voice hurts. I never want to do that again, right? And so casters are usually the first thing I do with this, where it's like I find someone who has the worst availability and I put them in a match, and then I get the second best, second worst, and like not second best, second worst availability, and just go down that way. And eventually I get to a point where it's like, oh, I've got 3 options, you know, and you know that's how you. I remember this vividly, this weekend vividly. That was the only way this weekend worked without having 2 casters doing too many matches in a row, was putting you on D stream.
I know, like I'm okay with it. Like I said, I just like casting, but it was so funny to me that you talked about, hey, yeah, I should throw you on a or B stream. It's like next stream you give me D.
D stream. I felt bad because I was looking back at the other weeks and I'm like, oh, that's C stream. That's C stream.
Yep,
That's C stream.
C stream, C stream, C stream, C stream.
Oh wait, Wait, I know why it's pixely. You have us popped out in a window for the preview, right?
Yeah.
Make the window bigger. You have it very small. Like hit like the full screen in the top.
Yeah.
Where the hell
There's
do I
the
have this?
DMs. There's the DMs for you there
Like
too.
if it's popped out as it's popped out as its own separate thing, right?
Yeah, is that better now?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
immediately better. Yeah.
There it is.
Um,
I just remembered randomly because I had to deal with this the other day.
Yeah, Doc, I've shown this image on stream on this podcast before.
Oh, this.
2 days later, welcome to the fucking D stream. I didn't know BPL had a D stream, and I'm still currently one of the last people to be on it. It hasn't been used since.
oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah. This is something that I take a lot of pride in
Mhm.
doing these, is because I know my 1 year of being under Solomon being the person who did this, is it would be stream starts in 30 minutes, by the way. Here's everyone show up, hopefully. And it's just like stressful, and people can't plan their lives, and it's hard, right? You know, I'm sure you guys have all experienced those with BPL. Still happens, you know.
Happens in every league.
Considering that we have 3 grand finals tomorrow for
Oh.
Snowdown, and I'm gonna try and get casters.
3 grand finals? I thought it was only the one.
There's at least 3, I think. I haven't put them on there yet because we weren't sure.
I'm probably a Bell. I could
Yeah.
probably tap in.
So
I know. I feel
if there's that many, we might just do a full couch cast for 3 grand finals, and I think that'd be really
that's
funny.
fair.
So yeah.
I'm tied up with Couchcast. Like sometimes they're fun, but sometimes they're just absolute hell.
I need to put like actual observers in them, because we did Snowdown has been fun. We've used like a solo overlay where you just edit instead of using the whole SolomG setup. You're actually going in and clicking on a source and changing it, and so it requires literally someone with 0 tech skills. You know, and they can have a nice SolomG overlay on it. So, but yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have any questions about scheduling this stuff? Why do certain things? I don't know.
I'm just questioning. I'm scrolling through our DMs and I'm seeing places you donut walled me. I think that's.
Oh yeah, no, I'm really good at donut walling. I'm notoriously bad. My family talks about how bad of a texter I am.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's really fun.
Knock, why is our only history like our only history of messages is back in 2021 for his scrim? What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, no, that's great.
That's not. Yeah, that's not. See, I was gonna say there's a 2021 message where it's just me giving Knock my Twitter, and
Yep.
then 2 years later, it's just talking about a Minecraft server.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's great. It's great. But no, I mean, listen. Here's the thing, right? Like, to actually try to bring this back on topic. Obviously, BPL is its own enigma of things in terms of scheduling, because like you got to put stuff together, and then like you're trained on everything at this point, right? Like you know that like, oh, if I have to fill here, I don't care. I'll do it just to make sure that it's up and running, right? As somebody who's like intentionally learning everything, that way I can fill a similar role. How do you not lose your sanity? Because I'm like 80% of the way there.
No, it's lost long ago.
Got it.
We've gone through this before.
Here's the thing. As anyone who is produced for BPL or any similar thing, I think it happens to CGL too. Any producer knows for a fact that how chaotic a prod room is, and you guys have sat in for prod rooms and heard how chaotic. Now do that, but have casters actively casting in your headphones at the same time, and have to do scene transitions with both of them yapping. Like that is something that you immediately lose your brain cells, and no, it's hard. Yeah.
The voices in your head sometimes get a little bit too loud.
I mean, I've got a Stream Deck Plus now. Can I show that? Is this? Yeah, there. I got this one now. And it's my favorite thing ever because I can just reach forward and I can turn whoever I want down now. I highly recommend getting some sort of audio setup, like where you can control audio sources. It is a amazing lifesaver if you're spending too much time on your computer, like us. You know, yeah, no, it's amazing. I mean, I think here. You should pull up the Deadlock image.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of that,
this is my observing setup. If you don't know what a Stream Deck XL is, it's basically a little mini monitor with a set of buttons that is 4 by 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10? Is that 10? 3, 4. Wait.
we can count.
6, 7, 8. 8 by 4. I can't count. So this image is explaining how I have my ob set up. On the left side, there's the 2 columns. I used to have these folders, right? So I'd click on like control, and I have my list of control maps, and then I'd click in this. And so if I want to change any of these buttons, I'd have to, like, say I added like that orange 0 in the middle on the rightish on those. If I wanted to add that button, I'd have to go into every single maps folder and add that button manually, because that's how it works. It was a folder inside of a folder inside of a folder, and then each of these were their own custom things. And the reason I did this is because if you've ever done observing in Overwatch, you've got those preset names on the bottom left numpad I kind of have. And so you can read those. It says, like, on the OBS page on the right there, yeah. The top left one there is karaoke. You know, I've got buttons for karaoke.
Oh.
Right, yeah, right there. Yeah. And then on the one to your right, I've got beach and city view. And so I have these names, and so when I'm looking there, I don't have to pull up a separate sheet. I can just look down and be like, oh, that one, and press.
I know.
Yeah.
Orange has these set up on maps. We're just like, oh yeah, duck 1, duck 2, duck 3,
Yep.
duck 4, duck 5.
Yeah. And I'll be honest too, if you ever want to do this, if you're an observer who wants these camera setups, me and Orange both have ours uploaded to a site by THC. Is it T? No, it's not THC, it's Kothar. Kothar has this thing. I can link it to you after this, but basically it's got a bot where you can set up these free cams and you can copy and paste our free cams from any map into your Overwatch settings. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, that in the middle right shows when I press a button, it lights up. I've got a tally light, so when Solomon is looking at my POV, it lights up. I can swap the tank position on the very bottom of your screen, because I made this when we were first getting to 5v5 still, and it was the conversation of tank the middle or tank left. I need votes. Raise your hand if it's tank left. Yeah? No one? Huh?
No.
Tanks on the left.
No.
Tanks on the left.
You are objectively wrong.
Nope.
No. Overwatch League. You know the funny thing? I don't know if this is true, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I was told that the Overwatch League observers originally wanted tank left, DPS middle, supports right, and the Overwatch devs messed it up in some code, and so that's why they eventually had to run with tank in the middle.
I think that's
and so
that ironically sounds right.
Yeah.
But it's not how it shows in the game, which is why I don't like it. Because if someone who's joining Overwatch League or like watching Overwatch League for the first time, or I guess OBS now, oh, rest in peace. Like when they see it, tanks in the middle instead of on the left, like they're used to. So, yeah.
Like,
you should.
I look at all this stuff, and I know there are some observers out there and some producers who have like, oh yeah, I have 3 Steam or Stream Decks, and like here's a Stream Deck XL, a normal one, a
Hippie
micro
has like
one.
3.
Hippie has 3, 4, and then the foot pedal.
Yeah.
Okay, but the foot pedal is secret tech. Like, that's actually powerful if you think about it.
It do be.
Like, me personally, I've been thinking about getting a foot pedal just for like cooldowns in a game.
I know Low2 uses it for muting. So it's always a hard mute. It cuts off directly to the microphone.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Because that's good. Like, I mean, if you ever do some real caster, where I guess real sports ball. If you do some sports ball casting in person, you're gonna have a cough button.
Speaking of person,
you know, this guy messaging me. He wants me to produce in 14 minutes. Yeah, tell him, Mega. Do it yourself.
Speaking
listen,
of person,
listen.
Go ahead.
I can bully person all day long. I love bullying.
Oh, it's so fun to bully person.
Yes, I could. Let's talk about a slander person for the 4th week in a row.
Person is something else, man. I don't know. He's a funny guy, and he does the real life prod, and he can engage with it. But and then he comes at night, and he
No, don't tell him. He will join the call.
yeah,
He will
No,
join the call.
he's a coward. He won't. Trust me.
he's
Trust
a
me.
coward.
look.
No, he's funny. He still hasn't gotten paid. We're on month 74 and a half of him not getting paid, you know.
We
I-
all
I
been
keep
yelling
telling
at him
that-
to go-
We've all yelled. Like
Yeah.
I've been yelling at him
Yeah.
long before because he told me I don't even remember how many months ago at this point.
Like, I've started to tell him, just don't go to work until they pay you. I don't care if you like. I don't care if you're having fun with it. No, they're using you, man.
Yeah. I don't get it. He's funny. I think he just enjoys it so much. I think he's like all of us, right? He loves producing. He loves being behind the camera and doing that work.
Mhm.
Oh, your mouth opened. Mega, are you talking
Huh?
still?
No, yeah, she's-
Okay.
No.
Your mouth open. I didn't know if it was normal mouth
I'm
movement or
chewing on a
talking.
straw. I'm chewing on a straw in real life. Don't mind me.
Knock, do you want me to go to one of the other photos?
Do the one that is my desk. That one's a fun one. This is a photo I took this Wednesday, actually. Welcome to my Deadlock Fight Night setup. So I've been doing, if you don't know, BPL got contracted, or Solomon got contracted to use the Solomon GG setup to stream for Deadlock, which is basically Hex, Uber, ZP. We have Jake now, and then some other people who I didn't know before this, but DDK and Jason Kaplan. So basically, it was the casters decided that, hey, this is a cool new esport. We want to be the biggest thing. We want to have the coolest show. Solomon, you're cool. And then he pulled up some observers and stuff, and we start doing this. So this is what I leave work early for on Wednesdays to come do. And this is me explaining, like, hey, this is my wild setup. I'm also a maniac, and you can see on the bottom middle of that image, that's the main monitor that I look at when I'm observing. It's a mini map blown up.
I thought you were gonna say, yeah, look at the bottom of that main photo, and yeah, I was gonna say your computer's in kicking range.
Oh yeah, no. So the white one is my new computer, which I recently cut apart, and that GPU is no longer. That's an Intel A770, but I put my old 3070 in it because, fun fact, apparently I'm on texting terms with ZP, and ZP lives near me, and so he said, "Hey, Knock, there should be GPUs showing up at Micro Center. You should pull up." And so I sat in line with ZP for 4 hours, and I have 5080 now.
I've never
That's
been in a
heat.
Micro Center. I want to go in one so bad.
You should. They're fun.
I think the nearest
They're
one
fun.
to me is in like Charlotte. That's a 4 or 5 hour
Yeah.
drive.
Ooh,
I live
if-
10 minutes away
Hey,
from one.
listen.
It's super dangerous.
Pull up in Charlotte. I'll be there with you. We'll wait in the line
Yeah.
together.
I'll let you know next time I'm in Charlotte then, Mega.
Yeah, do you think I have enough monitors? I actually had to turn. You can see it right here. I had
Yeah,
to turn this monitor off, otherwise it's gonna be shining on me like the
Oh,
entire
is it
time.
this one, the one that I just zoomed
No,
in
no,
on?
no. That's over there. That's the vertical.
So it's this one?
Yeah, that's this one right here. That's the only monitor that's connected to that white PC. So,
It-
you-
Should we not be showing this code right here?
no, that's fine. So basically, lobbies suck in Deadlock. You only have 2 observer slots. In Overwatch, you run 4 obs for a big show. In Deadlock, you physically cannot. They have 2 slots. So basically, we have one observer who sits in the lobby at all times, so that we have that code. But there was a weekend where, like, I mean, here it's still here. I like the code. Where we had to reset our settings. We have to manually change everything. Like, you have to push things down, you have to hide things, you have to change the opacity on 7 different things by going into this like debugger system and literally editing the values of the game. It feels like cheat engine, but it's allowed to make it look, presentable for an esport. And that takes us literally like 4 to 5 minutes of typing. And we have to do that every time. And we had to do that like 6 times in one night. and it was
Jeez.
this most what the Megalass.
Oh, am I missing
I
something?
don't think that could be shown on stream.
No. Listen, this is part of the charm, Knock. We're not supposed to acknowledge. Me and Hunter
Oh.
just send things sometimes.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, sorry, I'm new.
No, what about? Oh, wait, while you're reacting stuff, what about that last image I posted?
The last image you posted?
Yeah, or the last thing I said at this thing that wasn't. Fuck it, never mind.
The
You're-
first
yeah,
four?
Yeah, you're taking.
Oh,
You're taking too
got
long.
it.
Just get on with it.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So it takes forever, and so I have to leave the game. I have to leave the lobby, and I can't join off of Lotu as a Steam friend. So I have to type in that code, and he only posts it once in some random channel that I don't go into. So I just write it on a Sharpie so I can get to it. Yeah, that was a long explanation of that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Welcome to my crazy life. It's way too many things, and it makes sense that I'm mentally drained after 10 hours of it.
Didn't you pull up to one of like the Deadlock Fight Night China ones where it's like, yeah, it's a 3 a.m. start for you?
I offered, but no, that was this morning, and it was low tune unfeatured until 10 a.m. Eastern, and then Reach woke up after probably 3 hours of sleep and observed the last like 2 hours. So yeah, they're crazy. And they're even doing even more. I don't know if this is leaks. I'm just gonna say it. They're doing a Marvel Rivals thing soon. So I think next week, hopefully.
There's a Marvel Rivals VTuber tournament happening this weekend, and I'm very annoyed at it.
Why were you not invited?
No. Here's the thing. I was invited to cast. And first off, I had to apply to cast, number one.
Mm-hmm.
But go through and they're like, yeah, you're casting. And today they ping and they're like, hey, listen, so here's how the event's gonna work. Now, obviously, they gave the VTubers who are more larger followers the main cast on the mainstream, which I expected. Even though I've heard they're casting, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. But that's okay. Their event, whatever they want to do. However, I am not just casting. They want me to basically run my own stream off of my Twitch channel, where I will be in-game observing, producing the stream, casting, as well as all of this is by myself, unless I personally go find somebody else to bring in to help me.
What the
And then when I said, so you lied, I'm not just casting, I'm doing all of this, they then were like, don't call me a liar.
You remember what Echo said 2 weeks ago about some people shouldn't be TOs and stuff? I feel like this counts.
This beyond count. This beyond count. So hey, listen, if anyone wants to help with Marvel Rivals,
honestly, just go ping in BPL and be like, hey.
I unironically might. I was thinking about it.
Just ping person. I bet you they're doing nothing.
That's true. That's true. I do like
doing.
Wait.
He's somehow always busy yet always free at the same time. It's incredible.
My bet is I think he's done it before where he's covering a basketball game, but at the same time on the same computer he's observing.
Mm-hmm. That sounds right. That sounds like a person.
Yeah.
Knock, do you want to talk about the last image that we have?
The last image?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out my Solomon G profile. Step up to my level. Boom.
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna call this part.
Hang on, I gotta pull mine up.
Yeah. Where's the player for category at?
No. I refuse. You guys literally talked about it. Was it Echo again? I keep bringing up Echo's thing. It was like I reached 3 SR away from GM, and then I gave up on Overwatch, and I just have not. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fight you. And everyone ends up in the caster producer pipeline. I think
I'm gonna be wow. I'm
just
not to flex. I have to zoom out to get all of mine. That's kind of powerful. Hang on.
That is pretty good.
Knock. I fast tracked it. I didn't play. I just was a caster.
Yeah. This is my Solomon G.
Yeah, I'm putting in general.
It's kind of nice for me. I have done 2 CGL matches.
Oh, that's
a few Trank matches, but otherwise everything I've ever done is basically on BPL. So
What's crazy is I don't even think that's technically everything. I definitely feel like I'm missing credits for. I think I've observed like
100% are.
once in season 5, but like again, it's one of those things where who really gives like Solomon GG is just kind of there to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think Solomon GG is used as a good resume for like what you did in Solomon GG. If you did, because like if you like, gosh, what you have Altiora on here, you know.
Yeah.
You have the Watch over Palestine, which is cool. You know.
I don't think it's listed on here, but the OWCS matches, I bring that up all the time on resumes.
Yeah.
They're technically listed, but they also don't
if you
exist.
go to the OWCS page on here,
Mhm.
you'll be shown, but it won't show here because we weren't the official broadcast, and so that's why no one was given those roles.
Yeah,
Here,
if
so,
you go specifically into the casting record, it shows up.
Yeah. Yep.
So here's Hunter's just to show off Hunter. Nope, that's me. Fuck.
Sure.
God damn it.
Brother, I already have my brother.
I
Look
feel
at
so
you.
bad. You did
Yeah,
envy.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, here's Hunter's. So me and Hunter are not doing a lot here, but Hunter has at least player 4. I
Okay,
don't have that.
to be fair as well, like again, compared to y'all, like you came in much later, Dex, because of your shenanigans with
Yeah.
BPL.
Mhm.
Like I literally was in BPL off, like I spawned with it. Now
Was your
listen,
first
again,
thing seriously not dismissed?
Yeah, no, Knock. I'll give you a fun story about that. That was my first cast of that year. My computer, the sound card on it, died mid cast, so I was only there for 45 minutes,
God.
Oh.
and I felt so fucking bad.
For context, Not Dismissed is an org that I was the president, I think is what we called it, of for a year. They did like elections every
Presidente.
November. And so we actually had like we had elections every November, and I was one for the year, and we ended up doing this tournament and stuff. And and so I basically was trying to find people who wanted to cast, and I bullied Dex into it apparently. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Funny thing is, Kitsune League Season 2 right here. I casted once. It was a grand final.
what?
Yeah, that's what happened with me and Trank. I never casted Trank at all. I walked into Trank's final season playoffs and was like, "What's up, guys? How we going?"
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, no, listen, there's some good fun fact actually. I need to check. I was supposed to get stickers for the Watch Over Palestine thing. I don't know if I ever did.
Oh, you didn't
I
get
did.
those? Just
I did.
I no, I probably did. It's just that it happened after I left for school, so they're probably just sitting at home somewhere.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Also, I realized I don't have a player credit for that. I played in Watch Over Palestine.
What?
I don't
No,
have a
yeah,
player
I
Listen,
have no
listen,
Yeah.
my player credits is probably the single-handed most cursed combination of teams you could ever like. People like to brag, "Oh, I was on this cursed team. I was on this cursed team." I think I have it. Like I got it on lock type
Hold
deal.
on. Let me pull
I
it back up again.
I don't have any cursed teams, luckily or
Yeah, so
unluckily. Depends on
Dude,
who gets.
okay.
Player 4, Brazilian Uprising.
So here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing. Of the captain team, I'm not even gonna talk about the other teams. Just the captain teams. The only team there that's not Giga cursed is probably Cerebral Harmony and a Ragnarok. Actually, state mandated was like low key okay, but everything else was just cursed 8 ways to Sunday.
yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
we have Brazil Uprising 2.
Listen, Brazil Uprising 2 had potential. I had haters. I had ops on every block. You don't understand. But no, like, listen, again, this Solomon GG is a phenomenal resume holder. Just to be like, hey, look, here's everything I did. Because you don't have to remember that shit. There's literally, like, we have full on, like, we can go look at every single thing, who was our producer, who was our casting partner type deal. Like, I love Solomon so much for this website. It's absolutely amazing.
I think personally, I mean, I'm obviously biased. I do almost everything in Solomon GG. I think Solomon GG is the best player and caster and observer platform, right? You go to one site, you have everything there. The only thing where it really sucks is for producers. I think it is hard to do production for like BPL compared to CGL, because in CGL you can just go edit an Excel sheet. But in Solomon GG, unless it's made available for you, like if everything's set up perfectly, for the day, then it's fine and it's totally okay. And you can just run the matches you're supposed to run, and you can have the cast you're supposed to have. But if you're not like me or Solomon or Lotu, you have to ping us to get us to add stuff to the site. And so, yeah, it's so interconnected and cool. Like you can use it to do like a Wikipedia page. Like get from one of you to the other one of you as fast as you can.
Okay.
It's probably easy because you just click
I
on
can
like
do
season
that.
6 or something.
I can just look at my casting record probably and
Yeah.
find, or no, what production partners. Okay, I found both Mega and Hunter.
Yeah, but it's something that you can do because of how it's set up, and it's amazingly fast for how many things. Like even if you pull up Mark's player profile, it loads amazingly fast for what it is.
Who's Mark?
Mark is a German observer who I swear doesn't have vocal cords. But he was Solomon's go-to observer for the longest time, basically what Orange is now. Mark learned to be the solo free cam and always be takeable and always be presentable on the stream. And that's something that like is really hard to do. So, because Overwatch is so fast.
Mhm.
So trying to keep up with it is it's almost impossible.
I feel like I always make things about me, but I do want to say, I'd like to say that I spurred Mark on his journey because the only team he played for was Brazil Uprising. So I think I gave him such a bad experience. He immediately was like, "I'm just gonna sit behind the camera. I don't want to deal with this."
Yeah.
There's the fast track we're talking about.
Fun fact, because I'm looking through like my pairs and stuff. Knock on wood, you're slacking. Wait, you're number 3 on my producers list.
You haven't done BPL in the last like 6 months. What do you mean?
Well, no, I'm just looking like at the overall list, like of them, right? Like Solomon number 1, Mark number 2, and then you're number 3.
Knock, you've been overtaken on mine. You're no longer number 1 on mine.
You know what? I
this.
bet Knock might be mine. It is Knock.
Orange overtook Knock on mine.
I have
Knock.
Orange behind by 1.
Orange is ahead by 1 on mine.
Oh.
Wait.
To be fair, like I do actually want to do more BPL. It's just like it's always such a bad time, and like I'm so bad at filling out sheets. But I love being the type of person who's like on the day I see the ping of, oh shit, we need people, and I'm like, hey, I'm here. Like I just love
Caster didn't show up, please. Yeah,
exactly.
Dex, you're 64. Jace is 65 for me.
Yeah, you're 64, and then Orange is 65.
Yeah. See, I have so many things. I think this is why you're ingrained in my brain, is because I have so many with you. Like, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I would say
Man.
anything over 10 is a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of casters on here too who are like 1,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, there's
surprisingly only me and Mega on Salmon.gg have casted once.
Yeah, I was noting that.
Honestly, not surprised by that.
Me and Hunter have never casted a Solomon GG thing, apparently. Wait, here you are, number 2.
Yeah.
No,
I think the reason is because
we did,
whenever you sign up, Mega, I feel like Fletch also signs up, and I'm just like, oh, gotta put
Fletch
those
is my
bozos
most.
together.
Fletch is my most. That is true.
Those the production partners,
Well, to be fair, again, I have a lot of ones because again, I'm like the trainer caster. I have a vintage here. I have a Solomon casting partner on here. It's like a rare Pokemon card. I'm gonna sell that for money.
Yeah.
I've got what do I have? I've got the man. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't name players that are early casters as a show off because it might I don't know. I've got a couple fun ones on here. I've got like Willow. I've got like Chef Billy on here.
I've got my teammate CB now. I love her.
Who's the funnest caster you guys ever worked with? And what do you know what it was for? Like what event?
I want to give a meme answer, not a real answer, because the one immediately came to mind.
Do it.
Oh my god, I can't remember her name. It's the one I always bring up where she was just bad, but then she had an ego after, and it was so fucking funny. Like, you remember that, right, Knock?
I'll be honest. I don't remember most things that happened.
No,
Fair
I would
enough.
say I always have to go. Solomon's always the one that remembers it best. But yeah, no, there was it. Listen, long story short, is somebody who I'd like again. I am used to working with new people. They were new, and instead of being like, oh, this is an learning opportunity, they went into the caster chat and blew up on everybody because they had an ego and thought that they deserved a lot more.
Fun.
My real answer though, like, God, it feels lame to say Fletch, but it's just got to be Fletch. There's such a chemistry there,
Yeah.
It's very fair, honestly. That's tough. This is tough.
Yes.
Because
I have to say specifically for the moments that we have, I have to say Spec. Like I have there's not a person alive that I've had more iconic moments with. All the C9s, my God.
the reason I ask is because there's just like we're in like what tier 3, tier 4, right? Kind of stuff. Like what is CGL, BPL?
I don't know. I always say it's up in limbo right now since.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of the terms of tier whatever are
Tier,
kind of beyond the times now.
With the tier we're on, it's really rare, I feel, to find a production pair like, for instance, Mega and Fletch, where it's like, oh, you see them together and you're like, ah, yes, it's this pair. I feel like that doesn't happen as often at like the level that we do. It's more of like, oh, people are available, let's get in a room together,
Mm-hmm.
And so you just get to experience a lot of people. Like Mega on just Solomon G, Mega has 42.
Yeah,
like,
again, it's
same.
That's not counting everybody because again,
yeah,
it's one of those things where, like, I truly enjoy being like a training caster because you do get like that experience of everybody, like figuring out, because it teaches you so much about yourself as well in terms of what you're doing. But like I don't know, casting truly is just a joy if you like sit and have the passion, especially when you've got like amazing producers, amazing observers, so you never have to worry about a thing. Like it's just great.
Oh, did you all cast in the era of casters observed and like sat in lobby?
Yes.
God, what a terrible era. Oh, I'm so glad that doesn't happen anymore.
I'm finding the highest corner where I can see the most, and that's where I'm sitting.
Yeah. Well, because it was like I did it recently, I think, for something. It was like the Aurora. I was doing the Minnesota Aurora stuff, which I was doing like my normal setup, and I was streaming my POV, and the caster's like, "Oh, where's my invite?" And I was like, "Oh God, oh no!" Like this caster doesn't know better yet, and so they're in there, and I catch like the most amazing Widow grapple headshot, and they just don't even react to it, and it's just like, no, please, just look at what's on stream. So
I think at that point you kind of just have to say, yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, I was it was my only time I did it with them because it was like, I was like, oh, cool, a Minnesota place thing. I want to do that. So, yeah.
All right, y'all. As we start to wind down here, though, with this episode, Hunter, Mega, is there any questions that you want to ask Knock? And Knock, I imagine you might have questions for us if you have any left.
Would Knock actually have questions for us? More specifically, would he even have a question for me?
He brought stuff to talk about, Hunter. We don't normally have that.
He was more prepared than us, honestly. It was pretty nice.
I've been looking forward to this. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, ooh, I really want to do that someday. That sounds fun. And then
yeah.
So
just like I didn't want to ask any caster this week, considering like the couple I reached out to last week said yeah and then no. So I just reached out to someone who I thought would be really safe this week and give me a yes.
Wow. I'm your safe bet. No, it's okay. It's okay. Doesn't hurt my feeling.
Mega, did your Discord die again?
No.
Okay.
Actually, here. I don't have a question for Knock. I have a question for you, Dex.
Oh no.
Where, like, you're saying that Knock was safe. Was Knock really the number one on the list?
He was the first person I reached out to, yes.
Wow. There you go.
There you go. You were actually first. Unlike, who was it last week? That was like the 5th or 6th option.
Fucking.
Who even is that guy? Never heard of him before.
Okay, no, Hippie was the 3rd or 4th option. I wanted to get caster last week.
Dude, I just realized we just hit the back-to-back of Echo Hippie Knock on Wood, right? Like that was the last week.
It's been Headrammer R like we've only had producers, observers, and then Headrammer, who's just in everything.
No. But like this specific back-to-back of Echo into Hippie into Knock, you're gonna make all like TOs or people in charge seem fucking insane. Like you're actually just like overloading people.
Solomon next week, guys.
Yeah.
Solomon next week.
Yeah, wait, no.
You have to keep the train on screen.
Let's ask Knock this question. Knock, are you insane?
Oh yeah, 100%. I've lost it. Yeah.
Mega, we're all insane here.
Listen, okay, yes, but what I'm saying is we're trying to convince other people that esports is a fun opportunity for them to try out as a hobby. And we're just absolutely being like, yeah, listen, here's the crazy people.
Hey, Knock, every week when we ask people what keeps them coming back, it's always the people.
Always the people.
It's always the people. It doesn't matter if you go insane doing it. The people are the best part.
It's such a fun community. Okay, I'll be honest. If you want to be chill online and you just want to relax, don't, not BPL. That's like never happens. I could throw you on like a C stream or something. Like I know I had like a week. There was like 2 weeks where it was Orange and Lunikir on B stream in season 6. Like that's probably chill, you know. But like the mainstream, no, that's chaos.
We can look at last night's CGL match where Orange zoomed in on the frog during a
mid-fight. I saw that. I was so mad.
Apparently that was on a Noob Hunter. Spec was telling me earlier. It got to Noob Hunter.
Yeah.
Clip got on a Noob Hunter. And I remember because he said there was a Dexatron jump scare on Noob Hunter.
You said it's so sad, Dex.
Why is this the first time I'm hearing about that one? No, it's just like I'm cool zooming in on like I was talking with people in the Kinetic server after that. It was like, I'm fine if you want to zoom in on that like during the map while stuff's going on. But the May literally threw a blizzard while you were zoomed in.
Yes, it was mid-fight. No, that was terrible. I mean, we've done worse, right? We talked about Orange with the big man. Is that what, the chair? I was fucking there. I was there for that. That was
big man. You mean huge man?
Huge man, not big man.
Fucking, I'm forgetting the word for it. Don't you ever miscall huge man?
You know the meme where like Winston comes at like it's the 2 cliffs and like someone's throwing hatchets at you and then Winston comes in. I put that gif over top of a CGL broadcast once. Oh man.
Oh god.
This is but Mega, going back to what you said, this is right here. The last 30 seconds is why people should join in.
Yeah. And okay, here's the thing. I will say this right now. It's not the like I think it was mentioned in one of the last 2. There's no bar to get in. Okay, there's a bar of having a PC that doesn't like literally explode when you use it. But like just join. Honestly, sometimes we're desperate, and if you just want to spend a night, just come join. It's fun, and you get to learn a lot, and you get to lose brain cells, you know? And what a better way to lose brain cells than with friends. So
God. The best way to learn is to experience it firsthand.
Yeah.
The best way to learn is by losing the things that help you learn.
Yeah.
You don't need brain cell. I have not seen any proof, all right? I passed college. I got a college degree without having brain cells. You can do it too. You know?
I have a degree as well.
Oh, man.
Fuck. Oh, God.
Knock, do you have anything else you want to ask us since you kind of took the reins of this one?
Yeah.
I figured because I was like, I have things to talk about if they want to ask me more, you know. My last thing to say is I swear to God, stop pinging me in BPL. Ping events team. They're all there for that reason of what you're going. I swear to God. I can see Dex moving his mouse. He's going.
No. Person just sent me something on fucking Discord, and I thought it was gonna be something like, oh yeah, he's getting back at me for slandering him. No, it's just the bio for a manager on a college basketball team.
Yeah. No, because it's people just go in. Okay, someone did it. Who was it? I'm gonna shame you now.
Oh God.
Which one of you was it?
It wasn't me.
Oh, you
I
ghost
like.
banged
I
me.
went to do it.
Ghost banged.
I went to do it, but then I was like, nah, that's too easy. I don't want it.
Yeah, but people go in and they're like, "Hey, Knock, what's up?" And it's just like, just ping the events team, or they ask me to like move players to VCs, and it's like, anyone else could do this, you know. I have a life.
it's like Headrammer in CGL where it says DM him first, don't just
Yeah.
at him, and no one
Yeah.
fucking listens.
Yeah.
No, it does.
Oh man.
People don't
All right,
like.
no, I don't know.
People don't read.
No.
There's no.
Oh
There's
my
no reading.
I say it. That's our number one sticker in BPL is, did you read the article? Because nobody reads anything. Like the ability to go to a Google Doc and go Control F map and find the map pool is like just is a lost art, I guess. I don't know.
BPL has too many stickers. Yeah,
It
this
does, doesn't it?
I can't.
Yeah.
Did you read the article?
Did you read
It's-
the art?
It's our most used. Oh my god, we had there was a captain who dropped out of Snowdown because Solomon and they like egoed Solomon because so they asked a dumb question and Solomon responded with that, and they were talking in the captain's chat about like 2 days, like not even, no, it was a couple hours later about like, yeah, thanks for helping me, that other guy was useless. And it's like, do you know who you're talking to? This is Solomon. He is head of BPL. He's the Lord and Savior.
Hunter,
What is
thank
that?
you for finally posting that. I made that like a sticker 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I didn't notice until like I just look at. I'm like, huh? What?
What the fuck is that?
That's Reach's hand.
Why does it
Oh,
look-
I've
why does it
seen
look like
this.
Rich's
I've
hand is
seen
broken?
this.
It's backwards.
God.
Reach is holding a
Oh,
bottle
God.
like here, like fully wrapping the thumb around it. I don't know how.
Hold on, just so
No,
we-
no, I've done
Take him a
that before.
screenshot.
Yeah,
I've
that's
done
what
that
I'm
before.
doing. That's what I'm doing. Okay, this will be the last thing that people see.
I'm pretty sure I was in real time too. Oh god.
With all the pill bottles behind, by the way.
The more I look at this photo, the worse it gets.
The pill bottles.
I'm getting off that page now.
That's terrible.
Oh my god. Okay.
Man, our audio listeners on Spotify are going to be so upset.
No,
No,
this
no,
was not a.
I'm gonna
this
be
is
honest
not
with
audio
you guys.
one.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's not that many people who listen on Spotify.
What? There's gotta be someone who listens on Spotify.
I think the most viewed one on Spotify has 6.
Hey, that's a number.
Ooh, that's a number.
That's a number.
That's a number.
They can't, and they're missing out on the visual bits they could get from watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just not doing any advertisement, bro. This is
Yeah.
this is a
Come on.
business.
Check out next week youtube.com/fortheloveofprod.
Better.
No, because I'm not making that until tomorrow. And
Oh my
after this
God.
comes out, someone's gonna fucking take it.
I'll take it. I'll steal it from you.
God, I have an email account, don't. I made an
man.
email account for this fucking podcast so I can make the shit. All right, but I think that's a good point to wrap it up. What the fuck are we? Okay. All right, Knock, thank you so much for being our guest this week. Thank you for also being the first guest to just hijack the podcast.
You're welcome.
It was really, really fun. Okay, we're at that point. We're at that point where we're just losing it here again. Thank you everyone for coming out and watching or listening to this week's episode of For the Love of Prod. Hunter, Mega, thank you as always. Knock, thank you for being our guest and honestly being the only person I reached out to and saying yes very quickly, I might add to it. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but you responded probably one of the quickest people. Yep, but that'll do it for us this week. Make sure you watch us on YouTube, where I will probably be making a new YouTube channel specifically for the podcast, or on Spotify. All right, y'all. Thank you.